Monday, my lovely friends. I don't know what the audio is gonna sound like because I'm sitting in my car while my son's at soccer practice. Hopefully it'll be okay. We'll see. I don't know. I'll just have to listen to this later, but you get what you get. And yeah, so happy Monday. Happy day 6 of Cute Girltober. In case you're new here, Cute Girltober is a drawing challenge created by the very talented Ocean in Space. Today's theme off the prompt is Star. Right away, I knew I wanted to draw the one and only Hatsune Miku. Except, I guess she's not really the one and only because there are so many versions of her. I'm not even a Vocaloid fan, but as an enjoyer of the arts, I am just so in love with some of her designs and figures. Like, okay, this one. Isn't this the prettiest figurine that you've ever seen? Someday maybe I'll buy her. Seriously so beautiful. I am in love. So for today's Miku, I am drawing her in her 10th anniversary magical Mirai design. It goes perfectly with the star theme, while also not being like too over the top complicated design for me to draw out. Though with all the details I do have and like how small it is in my sketchbook, I have been super nervous to do this drawing. Nervous, but excited. Like always. Maybe that's just how I should start describing myself, like anxious but happy to be here. I should put that on a shirt. I'd consider drawing her cherry blossom design. Maybe not like for Star, but for another day. As I've been trying to plan out what characters I want to draw for the whole month, I was trying to think of what characters had colors that I could work with, especially with these Artex acrylic paint markers that I have. Maybe one of these days I'll let myself test out some techniques and like get more messy with it, or I might just have to buy another set of colors because I just cannot for the life of me yet figure out how to blend the colors with these. It really makes me feel a little bit more limited on my choices, but thankfully all of the colors for this version of Miku are here and ready to go. Painting or coloring with certain colors really just like scratches that brain itch for me. These aren't my personal favorite colors, but favorite colors to color with. Red for one, especially like the reds that I used in my Your drawing and even like Mikasa's scarf yesterday. They're nice and rich. Also, teals and aquas. In these paint markers especially, the color just comes out super vibrant and satisfying. It's what makes other characters like Bulma, Mao Mao, and of course Miku so fun to draw. There was a period of time where I had teal hair. This was, oh my gosh, back when the last time I dyed my hair was like just the ends a little bit after I'd cut it all off, and that was when my youngest son was like less than a year old. So that was, oh my gosh, like almost 8 years ago. And then even more further back before then, I had dyed like my entire head, and then I had like half and half hair, kind of. It was like before the Melanie Martinez or Todoroki trends, but it was really fun. I would do like, had the half blonde, but then I'd also do pink here and there. When I would do my whole head, I did teal, I also had blue, and it would go for more of like the Hinata Hyuga vibes, because that's my girl. It was so fun, but like, there's just major cons that super outweighed the pros. First of all, it would stain everything. My shirts, my hoodies, I would hug people and get like color on them. The showers, oh my gosh. And then I was just always leaving a blue or like a greenish residue for weeks. It was really bad. And then once it did start to fade and I would like stop staining things, the actual color of my hair would be the most horrible, like swampy poop green color. It was, oh my gosh, it was so bad. I think my favorite dyed hair color that I've ever had has been black, which, and it sounds kind of boring, I know, but it was like, I would do like this black, slightly blue, midnight toned black, and it was just so pretty. My natural color is a dark brown, and in certain lighting it'll look black, and then in other lighting it'll look almost red. I just know it's a lot healthier now to not dye my hair at all. But yeah, I think indefinitely I'm not gonna dye it again. Plus the upkeep with it, and I'm just scarred still from all those times that I stained everything. Are there any Miku lovers out there? If so, what's your favorite song? Do you have any recommendations? Because, I don't know, I've never gone out of my way to listen to her music or her songs, but I think just from being chronically online and very heavily involved with like anime and so many fandoms, I've naturally become very familiar with a lot of her music. Especially more recently, when she was like extra trending again because of Fortnite. My husband got the Miku skin, and it was so funny to watch him playing with the kids because he would just run around as like little Miku. I've mentioned my lack of video game skills before, but both of my sons are really into Fortnite, and so on rare occasions, they can convince me to play with them. I still haven't bought any skins for myself though. The My Hero Academia ones always are super tempting when they're rotated back into the shop, like Shoto or Himiko especially. And I do like the new K-pop Demon Hunter ones of the 3 girls. Mira's looks so good, but I just don't play the game enough to make it feel worth spending any money on any of the skins. Maybe if an Ariana Grande skin came back, I'd fold. I do love her a ton, and it would be really silly to run around playing as her. The Sabrina Carpenter Fortnite phase was pretty funny to watch too, so I don't know, I wouldn't mind going around killing people as Ari or like a Glinda Ariana. I've joked with my husband about this a few times. I'll often ask him like, should I become a streamer? And usually it's in reference to a game like Fortnite or Overwatch or Pokemon Unite, or like some game like Halo's another one we play a lot, or Call of Duty Online, like just all games that are fun but I'm so bad at. He always says yes, and I laugh because I don't think anybody would want to watch that. I'm just so bad at games, and I feel like people would just get angry watching me play, and then I would be really sad. I've always loved the idea of streaming myself drawing though, and like just talking to people live. But the technology side of it just freaks me out. Even doing these simple videos has been like a lot for my brain to try and figure out the tech side of things, and so streaming and running all these programs and equipment, I don't know. I just don't get it. Maybe someday, because it would be super fun. Okay, so the line art today came out a little extra wonky. This one took me 30 more minutes than the others have. Like, usually it takes me about an hour to do these drawings, and this one was closer to like an hour and 25 minutes. So I think my hand was probably just extra tired too. For tomorrow, I think I'm definitely will need to make myself pause and take a break after doing the coloring and before I do the line art, just so that hopefully my hand can be more steady. But if you don't look too closely, I think it still came out nice. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.